We're talking about knowledge of the future in movies, YouTube channel Easter Egg Psychic. In this video, I'll take a look at actor Robert Walker Jr. He was Charlie Evans in the original Star Trek TV series episode Charlie X. This was broadcast in 1966. Season 1, Episode 2. Also in this was William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley. He was in Easy Rider, a 1969 road drama with actors Peter Fonda, Dennis Hopper, Jack Nicholson. Also in The War Wagon, a 1967 Western with John Wayne, Kirk Douglas, and Bruce Dern. So I took a look at Robert Walker Jr. I thought he may resemble several different actors, including possibly John Hoyt and Robert Vaughn. They were together in a couple different things. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. spy TV series broadcast on NBC between 1964 and 1968. Robert Vaughn, David McCallum, and Leo G. Carroll were in this. The episode was Season 2, Number 9, entitled The Daily Toys Affair, broadcast in 1965. Actor Arnold Moss and Angela Lansbury also in this episode. Both Robert Vaughn and Robert Walker Jr. together in an episode of the Eddie Capra Mysteries, which aired on NBC between 1978 and 1979 with Vincent Baguetta. The episode was Season 1, Number 0, Nightmare at Pendragon Castle. Actor John Hoyt was also in an early episode of Star Trek, The Pilot. This was entitled The Cage, with Jeffrey Hunter, Leonard Nimoy, Majel Barrett, and Susan Oliver, broadcast in 65. Alternatively, I thought Robert Walker Jr. may resemble Robert Vaughn and possibly Jack Nicholson. Vaughn had a part in the Towering Inferno, a 1974 disaster film with Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, William Holden, and Faye Dunaway. Steve McQueen suggested Jack Nicholson for the role of the architect in this, eventually played by Paul Newman. Connections here: the movie Ensign Pulver, the 1964 sequel to the war comedy Mr. Roberts. Robert Walker Jr. played the lead in this. Jack Nicholson also appears as Yeoman Dolan. Others in this cast include Walter Matthau, Larry Hagman, George Lindsay. Also thought Robert Walker Jr. may resemble actors Jack Nicholson and Dick Miller. These two actors were in several movies together, including The Little Shop of Horrors, a 1960 horror comedy directed by Roger Corman. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, a 1967 gangster film based on real-life crime lord Al Capone, also directed by Roger Corman, with Jason Robards, George Segal, Bruce Dern, and John Agar. Nicholson and Miller also in Roger Corman's The Terror in 1963 with Boris Karloff and Jonathan Hayes. Dick Miller and Robert Walker Jr. were in separate episodes of the combat war drama which aired on ABC between 1962 and 1967. Rick Jason and Vic Morrow starred in this. Robert Walker Jr. was in Season 5, Episode 3, entitled Ollie Joe, broadcast in 1966. Actor Claude Akins also guest stars in this. Dick Miller was in Season 5, Episode 10, The Outsider, in 1966. Finally, I thought Robert Walker Jr. may closely resemble several of the cast of the 1959 horror film House on Haunted Hill, including Carolyn Craig, Elijah Cook Jr., Richard Long, and Alan Marshall. My YouTube channel is Easter Egg Psychic. There I go back and look at movies and television from the past. I analyze these for possible references to future media. These may appear in the form of anecdotes, idioms, anagrams, hidden in the subtext of the work in question. I also use an unconventional method where I look at the likenesses of the actors. And what I found is you can take the likenesses, match these up to some of the anecdotal items, and show past, present, and future information about actors and other personalities who may resemble the personalities in the movie or television episode that you're watching. My email contact is eastereggguy, that's GUY, @yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.